On this video we're taking a look at our MLB best bets for the games that are happening on Saturday, April 16, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Baltimore Orioles vs New York Yankees. New York Yankees wins. And here is why. New York was able to win 2 of 3 from the Red Sox in their first series, then split 4 games with the Blue Jays this week. On Friday versus Baltimore, the Yankees couldn't find much offense after the 3rd inning and took a 1-1 tie to extras. Aroldis Chapman walked in the winning run in an 11-inning 2-1 loss. Jordan Montgomery put up 5.0 innings with no earned, 3 hits and 2 walks. Jordan Montgomery tossed 5 scoreless frames, allowing just 2 hits and 2 walks while striking out 2. Clark Schmidt was charged with a loss in relief, although the run he allowed was unearned as it was the bonus runner in extra innings. Stanton had 3 singles and the RBI, the only multi-hit game of the night for New York. As they have been a favorite in every game so far, the Yankees are down on the money line while going 3-5 on the run line. Overs are 3-5 for the Yankees after the pitchers' duel in Baltimore on Friday. The Yankees have been slow out of the gate offensively, averaging 3.43 runs per game on a .719 team ops. New York pitching has made up for it, posting a stellar 2.49 ERA, including an AL-best mark of 1.30 from the bullpen. While the rebuilding Orioles still aren't winning a lot of games, they have to be happy with how competitive the pitching staff has been, as the unit turned in a gem on Friday to beat New York. Jorge Mateo tied the score at 1 in the 7th on an RBI single, and the Orioles got the win in the 11th when Ramon Urias walked with the bases loaded. As pesky as the Orioles have been in this head-to-head, this looks like the matchup where their streak of strong pitching comes to an end. The transition from the bullpen for Wells is going to be tricky, while Talon is good enough to handle Baltimore's cold offense. Wells was hit hard in 1.2 innings in his first start, and it's extremely unlikely Baltimore's limited bullpen depth will keep pitching so well. That's where New York will have the biggest advantage, as the Yankees can back the solidly above-average Talon with arguably the best bullpen in baseball. The Orioles have been horrendous at the plate with a 76 team WRC+, and even with the unexpected pitching performance, are ultimately just 2-5 so far. Expect the Yankees to get to Wells early and test the Baltimore pitching depth in an easy win. Texas Rangers vs Los Angeles Angels win. And here is why. It's been a slow start for the Angels at the plate, but some of their stars woke up on Friday night to even the series in Texas at 1 win apiece. Shohei Ohtani launched his first 2 homers of the season, including a leadoff dinger and a 2-run shot as part of a 5-run fifth that also included a Kurt Suzuki solo shot. The slow-starting Rangers turned in their most complete performance of the young campaign in Thursday's series opener, but couldn't keep it rolling as they blew a 4-run lead against Los Angeles on Friday. Texas played 5 runs in the 5th to take the lead, featuring strange circumstances with Corey Seager getting intentionally walked with the bases loaded before Marcus Semien scored on a balk, in addition to Charlie Culberson's 2-run double. Yet the offense would go cold the rest of the night, and the pitching didn't hold up. The Los Angeles Angels have scored 18 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 4 straight games. The Angels are 3-2 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Jared Walsh leads the Angels with 9 hits and 6 RBI, while Shohei Ohtani and Brandon Marsh have combined for 13 hits and 10 RBI. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball, and he is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA and 1 strikeout this season. This will be Syndergaard's first career game against the Rangers. The Texas Rangers have scored 17 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 5 of their first 7 games. The Rangers are 2-3 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Corey Seager leads the Rangers with 10 hits and 6 RBI, while Nathaniel Lowe and Mitch Garver have combined for 15 hits and 9 RBI. Taylor Hearn gets the ball, and he is 0-0 with a 2.25 ERA and 6 strikeouts this season. Hearn is 1-1 with a 4.87 ERA and 16 strikeouts in his career against the Angels. It wasn't a vintage performance by any means, but the Angels have to be thrilled with how Syndergaard performed in his debut with the team, and this is going to be a tough group to beat on nights where they get good starting pitching. Texas could say the same, but given Hearn's struggles last season in front of an awful bullpen, the Rangers are going to have a tough time generating enough offense against Syndergaard to make up for their pitching woes. Moving from the bullpen to the rotation has proven to be tough for Hearn, as he posted only a 109 ERA 113 FIP while seeing his strikeout rate plummet nearly 10%, and he's still not one to go deep into games, which means too much Rangers bullpen. The Angels lineup should continue to heat up after facing two tough pitching staffs in Houston and Miami to begin the year, as a top of the order that features Ohtani, Trout, Walsh and Anthony Rendon is too tough to hold down forever. While Syndergaard didn't show the electric strikeout stuff of yesteryear, he kept the ball almost exclusively on the ground, as Houston couldn't get any strong contact off him, and he'll keep getting better as he gets further removed from injury. Texas has too many concerns on the pitching side, and these are good odds to back the Angels when they have the far better starter on the mound. Milwaukee Brewers vs St. Louis Cardinals. Milwaukee wins. And here is why. The St. Louis Cardinals will look to build on their 10-1 rout of the Brewers from Friday. Nolan Arenado went 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run and 3 RBIs, while Tommy Edman added a 2-run homer of his own. Harrison Bader and Andrew Knizner each had 2 RBIs and a multi-hit game, while Paul Goldschmidt chipped in a double and an RBI to finish off the scoring for St. Louis as a team in the win. Tyler O'Neill went 3 for 5 with a double, while Eduardo Sosa chipped in a base knock of his own to round out the Cardinals' offense as a team in the win. Miles McCollum gave up 1 run on 3 hits with 7 strikeouts over 6.2 innings of work, getting the win to improve to 1-0 on the year. Steven Matz will start here and is 0-1 with a 21.00 ERA and 5 strikeouts this season. St. Louis has National League Central title aspirations after finishing behind Milwaukee last season. The Cardinals took care of business last weekend, taking 2 out of 3 against Pittsburgh. They added a 6-5 win over Kansas City on Tuesday before having Wednesday's game postponed due to inclement weather. St. Louis struggled offensively on Thursday night in Milwaukee though, scoring just 1 run. It was certainly a deviation from what the Cardinals have been doing in their first 4 games. The Cardinals have been excellent at the plate through the first week of the season, ranked second in the MLB in team batting average .252. The Milwaukee Brewers will look to bounce back after a disappointing showing on Friday. Omar Narvaez accounted for the lone RBI for the Brewers in the losing effort, while Hunter Renfroe had a pair of hits. Andrew McCutchen, Rowdy Tellez and Tyrone Taylor each had base hits, as well as the Brewers had just 6 hits as a team in the losing effort. Freddie Peralta ended up with the loss, falling to 0-1 after allowing 6 runs on 7 hits with 4 strikeouts over 3 innings of work. Adrian Hauser will start here and is 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA and 3 strikeouts this season. Milwaukee got off to a slow start this season, losing 3 of its first 4 games. The Brewers bounced back with a 3-game winning streak that started with a pair of wins over Baltimore earlier this week. They added Thursday's win in the series opener between these teams. Chicago held a half-game lead over St. Louis and Milwaukee atop the NL Central standings heading into Friday night's games. Newly acquired left fielder Andrew McCutchen leads Milwaukee with 7 hits and 10 total bases through his first 7 games of the season. It has been a balanced effort, as he has 4 teammates with 6 hits each. I get why you could make the case for the Cardinals here, as Milwaukee can still be hard to trust given the fact that their offense is capable of being hot one day and falling off of a cliff the next. However, the Brewers have the more reliable starter in Hauser, as Steven Matz showed signs of looking like the Steven Matz that struggled in New York and not the pitcher that was rock solid for Toronto last year. The Brewers have also had a lot of recent success against the Cards with Hauser on the bump. Give me the Brewers here. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.